Good evening, everyone, and happy Halloween to everyone in the USA, all over the world, Canada, Long Island, plus the five boroughs of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka YouTuber, host with the most, and rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. And you are now listening and tuning into and rocking with Meticulous Juice podcast, the Halloween special episode. So happy Halloween to everybody. And I hope you guys are enjoying this Halloween weekend. And as we go on, a round of applause for episode 26 in the making. And I'm going to cut to the chase. If you are a new listener and a new YouTuber that's in the YouTube universe and you miss any previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry, I got your back. All you need to do is go to the YouTube channel, Meticulous Juice Podcast, YouTube channel page. Be sure to grab the subscribe button, enable alerts along with the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air via live stream. And of course, stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Leave a like and a comment alongside with the episodes and the topics that was discussed. Share the video. Spread the word. Tell a friend to another friend, and I will go over the audio streaming platforms on the go at the end of the show. Now, in case you guys are wondering about those sound effects, those are Halloween sound effects that you've been hearing. And yeah, I did have a little technicality while I was recording the sound effect while watching Family Feud. So, you know, um, but at least I got something. Wanted to make the episode special, just like what I did with episode 84 not this show, but my other show, Off the Meat Rack Change New York podcast, which is titled Halloween Spooktacular Snacky Vibes. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and of course, enjoying your Halloween whatsoever. Without further ado, what we're going to do, this is going to be something different. So, in honor of Halloween, we are going to go over some things in terms of the segment right here is called the Chillax Man Cave Popcorn Lounge. All right. That's where we go over the TV shows and the movies and stuff like that. But this one, since it's Halloween, we're going to go to the best and worst Halloween movies of 2021. So here we go. Alas, okay, we got the best and the worst. So here we go. Alas, we have come to the end of spooky season. While that does mean that the Halloween movie reviews have ended, it also marks the beginning of Christmas movie reviews. There is something like 135 new Christmas movies this year between all of the various channels. I won't be able to watch all of those, but I will be watching a lot. I think it's like 95 before the Christmas spirit descends. Let's take last look at the best and worst Halloween movies of 2021. So the best, we have The Medium, Fear Street Trilogy, Squid Game, Midnight Mass, and Night Books. The worst is Lamb, Hypnotic, We Need to Do Something, Pray, in the Earth. Oh boy. Whoever thought that this was going to be Um, wait, hold on a second, man. This is crazy. And obviously one of the best Halloween movies that's out right now, which is Halloween Kills, which I'm not gonna get into too much about it. Um, yeah. So we have there's a bunch of stuff actually. Yeah. So we're gonna go to let's see. We're gonna go to let me see. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go to the 13 best TV episodes to watch on Halloween. So hold on a minute here as I go to this right here. Sorry about that. Just bear with me here. Um, so Halloween is just around the corner, which means it's time for pumpkin carving, cobweb hanging, and costume shopping. But if you are looking to spend the holiday curled up on the couch with a bowl of candy instead of braving the chilly evening to trick or treat, you are going to need some good viewing material. While there are dozens of Halloween movies to choose from when deciding to watch, TV episodes are a great way to get a slightly quicker fix. Halloween isn't as much of a staple in the realm of television as, say, Thanksgiving or Christmas. So not every show bothers to make a Halloween themed episode. Consistently, sitcoms have churned out some of the best. Their Halloween episodes typically fall somewhere on the scale from mildly to incredibly absurd while still managing to strike the ideal balance between scary, silly, and sentimental. So while they may slightly creep you out, they'll also leave you with a warm, fuzzy feeling that makes watching alone a bit less scary. Hang on a minute. Um, not on mute. We're not on mute, so we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Um, yeah. Um, so wait a second. So while so while they may slightly creep you out, they'll also leave you with a warm, fuzzy feeling that makes watching alone a bit less scary. Plus, they might have some good inspo for costume ideas. Whether you want to steal something a character wore or dress as them. Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 3, episode 5, Halloween 3. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's delightfully silly and unpredictable Halloween episodes are one of its best running bits. Each year, Jake Peralta, which is Andy Samberg, and Captain Holt, Andre Braga, um, attempt to outwit the other and steal a prize in order to win the title of Amazing Detective slash Genius. In the third season, Jake and Holt split their co-workers into teams to help them during the heist, adding exponentially more chaos into the mix. Of course, you have Friends season 8, episode 6, the one with the Halloween party. Though Friends is better known for its Thanksgiving episodes, it's also had a handful of Halloween themed episodes through its 10 seasons. When Monica, Courtney Cox, and Chandler Matthew Perry throw a costume party for their friends in season 8, Ross, David Schwimmer, and Chandler find themselves engaged in a hilarious and sad arm wrestling contest to impress their girlfriends. While dressed as Sputnik, Sputnik, and Fluffy Pink Bunny, respectively. Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 2, episode 6, Halloween. The vampire slaying trio Halloween doesn't go as planned when a spell turns all of the residents of Sunnydale into real versions of their Halloween costume, making Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar, a powerless noblewoman, Xander Nicholas Brandon, a U.S. soldier, and Willow Allison Hannigan, a crop top wearing ghost. Damn. All the while, Spike James Masters is conspiring to take down Buffy with his love, Dras- Drusilla, Juliet Landau, which is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. The Office Season 2, Episode 5, Halloween. The Office has no shortage of Halloween episodes. Who could forget when Dwight got his head stuck in a pumpkin? Oh, shit. But the show's first one remains a standout. Though Michael Scott, Steve Carell, was told at the beginning of October that he had to fire someone by the end of the month, he unsurprisingly put it off until the very last minute, putting a bit of a damper on everyone's holidays festivities. There's also a papier mache head involved. Damn. Um. Okay, New Girl Season 3, Episode 6, Keaton. Schmidt, aka Max Greenfield, is down in the dumps after getting broken up with by Hannah Simone. When his roommates decide to cheer him up before Jess Zoe Deschanel Halloween party, things get out of hand very quickly when it's revealed that Nick, aka Jake Johnson, has been catfishing Schmidt for years by pretending to be actor Michael Keaton, a ruse started by Schmidt's mom when he was just a kid. Keaton is less Halloween themed than some of the older entries on the list, but it's still delightfully weird. Sister Season 3, Halloween, Episode 7. When Tia and Tamara Mowry are grounded over Halloween, they decide to steal Ray's car in order to take their friends to a Halloween rave and somehow find themselves in Canada. Ray's evening also doesn't go to plan after Let's Lisa Jack K. Harry convinces him to show up to a Halloween party in a giant fluffy bunny costume. Oh man, I ain't gonna forget this episode, man. That's crazy right there. Oh man. Um, so Grey's Anatomy season 4, episode 5 haunts you every day. Ooh, haunts you every day. That sounds scary. Let's play a little Halloween theme. Yeah. Yeah, the popular 18th season medical soap has done a handful of Halloween episodes over the years, but one of the best is when Meredith, aka Ellen Pompeo, thinks she's being haunted by her mother's ashes and decides to keep them with her while she decides what to do with them, including bringing them to the hospital. I don't know why you would do something like that, but don't try this at home, folks. um, of course, the hospital is even more chaotic than usual thanks to the chainsaw pumpkin carving contest, and things get gory when a man uses one of the chainsaws to amputate his own leg. There's never a dull moment at Seattle Grace. Oh man. Stranger Things season 2, chapter 2, Trick or Treat Freak. Though most episodes of Stranger Things are at least a little bit creepy, the show took a slightly less intense approach for this Halloween episode, giving the kids some space to be teenagers away from the usual horrors of Hawkins. If a drunken high school Halloween party and a couple of messy love triangles aren't enough to entice you, tune in for the boys' absolutely adorable Ghostbuster costumes. Bob's Burgers, Season 6, Episode 3, The Haunting. Ooh, The Haunting. Wait a minute here, man. The Haunting. That's crazy. The Despite her best efforts, Louise, aka Kristen Shaw, has never been scared in her life. So Bob and Linda decide to try to remedy that by creating a haunted house of their own. Their attempts at scaring their children unfortunately fell short, but when the family's car gets a flat tire and weird noises start coming from the basement, the Belchers haunted house starts to get a little too real. If that sounds too spooky for you, don't worry. The episode ends with a very silly thriller-esque voice for now song. The Simpsons season, um, the Simpsons season episode, Treehouse of Horror 5. In its 33 seasons of television, The Simpsons has aired a remarkable number of Halloween episodes as part of its Treehouse of Horror series, and Treehouse of Horror 5 is widely considered one of the best. This particular spooky episode contains three shorts, including a parody of Stephen King's The Shining called The Shining, a segment about a cannibalistic school cafeteria, and Homer Dan Castellaneta discovering time travel. Okay, that's one of my favorite episodes, by the way. So there's Community season 2, episode 6, Epidemiology. Okay, weird. After the food that the dean brought for the campus Halloween party seemingly starts turning everyone into zombies. It isn't long before Greendale Community College is overrun with violent, questionably undead beings. Damn. The study group desperately tries to stick together and avoid getting bit until help arrives. But shockingly, they aren't the best equipped to survive the zombie apocalypse. Also, Abba is playing. The middle season 4, episode 6, Halloween 3. This Halloween episode offers some classic Heck family mayhem as Axel, aka Charlie McDermott, prepares to vote for the first time. Sue and Ensure tries to learn how to drive, and Brick Atticus Schaefer temporarily loses his ticks after eating all of his Halloween candy in one night. As a bonus, Frankie, Patricia Heaton, half mouse, half raggedy and doll Halloween costume makes her look like an early draft of Teletubby. Oh man. Hold on a second. Let me get a drink of water. I didn't get a chance to drink this water quite yet, so hold on. Okay. Wait, where was I? All right. Blackish season 2, episode 6, Jack O' Lantern. Dre, aka Anthony Anderson, loves Halloween, and this episode combines the best of Blackish with plenty of holiday festivities. The Johnsons dress as the Obamas. Guest star Michael Strahan wears a scene stealing 50 Cent costume. Oh shit. And the usual family shenanigans ensued when Dre gets a surprise visit from his cousin Junebug. Junebug. He can't believe that's the guy's name. And his kids aren't happy to see their own cousins. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe I can go over. Oh wow. So okay, Harry Styles, Haley Bieber, and more celebrities outdid themselves this Halloween. Showing off a Halloween costume once meant dressing up and actually having to go somewhere to be seen. Now, in the age of social media, the big reveal can happen in a digital space. That means that it's easier than ever for the rich and famous to go all out with one or more looks. Appropriately, This year's best celebrity Halloween costumes have raised an already high bar. They are well thought out, often elaborate, and simply impressive, whether or not they ever made it out of the house. Some of the stars who couldn't stop at just one costume include Mindy, Colin, and Sierra, both of whom honored some of their inspirations. For Colin, that meant dressing up as several female comedy legends, much to their delight based on their Instagram comments. For Sierra, it was paying homage to every member of TLC, which I reviewed in my other show already, and the late Selena Quintanilla. Pop culture provided a lot of inspiration, as it often does. Haley Bieber recreated some of Britney Spears' most iconic moments. Harry Styles referenced The Wizard of Oz. The Blackpinks, the Blackpinks Lisa got her idea from Squid Game, which I also reviewed on my other show. There were also multiple Addams family members, a Baby Yoda, Scooby Doo characters, and more. I had the best celebrity Halloween costumes of 2021 so far. Harry Styles as Dorothy. Oh shit. The singer drew on the magic of the Wizard of Oz with his Dorothy costume. Oh my gosh. Of course, Haley Bieber, of course, I already mentioned that. One version of Britney would just not do for the model. Oh man. Lizzo as Baby Yoda. Oh wow. Um yeah, so according to her Instagram, a representative from Grogu's publicity team has issued a statement regarding the paparazzi photo taken last night. Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, aka the child, has no recollection of these events. In fact, these events never happened. Jedi hand wave. Grogu seems to have gotten a little tipsy. Oh shit. LeBron James goes as Freddy Krueger. Really? Is that so? Freddy Krueger. Oh my gosh. The basketball star is definitely a nightmare in this. Oh wow. Then you got Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, and the kids as the Addams family. They're creepy and they are kooky. Cardi B as Morticia Adams. Oh shit. Tegan got some competition from Cardi B, who also dressed as the Addams family matriarch. Minnie Kaling as multiple female comedy legends. Oh, brother. Amber Ruffin, Ali Wrong, Julia Louis Dreyfus, Issa Rae, and Reese Witherspoon all inspired countless Carrazzo costumes. Oh shit. Sierra's TLC. Oh shit. Oh shit. As Sierra couldn't settle for just one costume this year, or even that just one member of the iconic girl group, TLC. Oh my gosh. Kevin Hart as the Remember the Time Pharaoh. Oh yeah, the Michael Jackson shit. Throwing it back to 1992, the comedian got help with a costume inspired by the Pharaoh in Michael Jackson's Remember the Time music video. Okay. Kendall Jenner as a Mars Attacks Martian. Oh boy. Jenner's costume is inspired by the 1996 Tim Burton film. Lisa as Squid Game's red light, green light doll. Oh wow. Like the rest of the world, Blackpink's Lisa is apparently hooked on Squid Game. Um, just so as La Lisa. Oh wow. Where what you know, Lisa's fellow Blackpink Blackpink member just so dressed as her for Halloween. Oh wow. Ellen DeGeneres as future Ellen. The talk show host is prepared for what awaits her. Cami Mendez and Madeline Petch as Velma and Daphne. The two actors left Riverdale behind for Halloween and entered the world of Scooby Doo. Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas, and Olivia DeJohns as the Lizzie McGuire movie leads. Okay. Um, Halo, Isabella, and Lizzie had another beautiful night. Joe Jonas and Demi Lovato had an adorable Halloween reunion. Um, Next to candy and spooky movie marathons, uh, celebrity costumes, and the parties they wear them to are amongst the best parts of Halloween. And on that front, Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas delivered in a major way. On Saturday, October 30th, Jonas shared a selfie to his Instagram story in which he poses next to his ex wife and former Camp Rock's co star Lovato, and both were all smiles. Jonas paired the sweet snap with a purple heart emoji, and Lovato reposted it to their story in return. Before meeting up at the studded Halloween party, which appeared to be what else Squid Game themed. Damn, everybody's doing Squid Game shit, man. Jonas and Lovato began their night separately. For his part, Jonas dressed up as Palo from the Lizzie McGuire movie with his wife Sophie Turner and her staircase co-star Olivia DeJohns as Isabella and Lizzie, respectively. Meanwhile, Demi kicked things off with Ashley Benson, Vass Morgan, and Paris Hilton, with whom the Dancing with the Devil singer had recently been spotted shopping for Halloween costumes per Just Jared. Ultimately, Lovato picked out an edgy all black leather for the big night, while Benson opted for a coolest inspired outfit. Morgan donned a Squid Game tracksuit, and Hilton went full princess. In addition to their adorable selfie, Jonas and Lovato shared a glimpse at the rest of their respective Saturday night activities. Jonas, Lizzie McGuire photo in front of the Squid Game backdrop, no less, is of course what dreams are made of. Um, Let me see. Meanwhile, Lovato's group was eclectic goodness. Even though it's been more than a decade since they worked together on the Disney Channel, it looks like Jonas and Lovato won't change a thing about their current friendship, which over those 10 plus years has been defined by supportive shoutouts and the rare but always amazing reunion. In 2013, Jonas and Lovato shared another iconic selfie capturing CR3, teasing the possibility of a new trilogy making Camp Rock follow up. Still waiting on that one. Later that year, ahead of Lovato's documentary Simply Complicated, the singer revealed they weren't acting much when their character Michelle fell for Jonas Shane, uh, and even pointing to the exact moment it happened IRL. It when Mitchie finds Shane playing guitar by the lake. In case you were wondering. Lovato also extremely vocal in their congratulations for Jonas and Turner's engagement and featured a Jonas Brothers esque trio in their video for 2020's "I Love Me." In the video, Lovato looks back at the brothers with a small smile, an apparent Easter egg that seemed to hint they remembered that part of their life fondly. Of course, anyone who was brought up by Camp Rock and the Joe Bros probably feels the same too. Marnie and Cal went viral recreating Halloween Town scene for TikTok. Okay. 20 years ago, this October, Halloween Town 2, Calibur's Revenge debuted on the Disney Channel. The movie would go on to change the lives of the two teen stars, Kimberly J. Brown and Daniel Count. who are in a relationship today. Of course, they didn't know it at the time. Back then, they were just friends acting in one of the channel's most iconic original movies ever. Now, in the best TikTok of spooky season, they recreated a scene from the sequel. Whew, wow, that's crazy. Um, in Halloween Town 2, Brown reprised her role as a half witch Marie Marnie Piper, while Counts played Cal, a Christian Slater esque crush who's secretly a warlock trying to wreak havoc on Halloween Town and the outside world. His plans don't pan out, of course, thanks to Marnie's spell skills. Um, that might have been the last time Cal and Marnie met, but it wasn't the end for the actors themselves. As Brown told Bustle in 2018, they stayed friends and even worked together on a short film about Cal before they ultimately got together. The IRL enemies to lovers are clearly still fond of their Disney Channel days and celebrate 20 years of Calver's revenge with a popular TikTok trend. In a clip set to Simple Plan's I'm Just a Kid, present day Brown and Counts pose in their Halloween Town fits before cutting to a throwback photo of their pair in 2001. Um, Brown recently completed a run on General Hospital, and Counts is a Los Angeles real estate agent. Um, yeah, as busy as the couple might be, they both still make time to get into the spooky spirit and celebrate their Halloween town roots and have also made appearances at various conventions. Um, yeah, for her part, Brown even appeared on Christy Carlson's Ramado's YouTube channel in 2019 and talked about their relationship's serendipitous beginnings. The irony of it was all just crazy. She said, referencing Marnie and Cal's on-screen animosity. The few fans who were always like, "Yeah, I thought Marnie and Cal should have ended up together," and I was like, "There was no way that Marnie would have ever dated Cal. No, she wanted him to be locked up too. Off-screen, things seemed to be going well." Oh boy. Um, hang on a minute. I don't think I want to do so. Let's go to I'm gonna go to let's see. I want to go to yes. We have let's go to the music side of things. I want to actually get to the music side of things. Let's see. What's music. No, we're gonna go to the I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm actually trying to figure something out here. Oh, here we go. All right. So the 50 best Halloween songs of all time. Okay, let's go with that. Um, Something I have long maintained is that if you are a popular artist and you want to release an album of seasoned known music that will instantly catapult you into the canon of songs heard every year, whether you want to hear them or not. Don't go for Christmas. Christmas is a losing battle. The ground there is securely occupied by songs sung by men named Bing and Rudy. Go for Halloween. There is both more Halloween music than you would think, and sufficiently little of it that people are forced to include Bad Moon Rising. Oh man, on their Halloween playlist. What you need to do is make a conceptual Frankenstein themed album and the plays will come rolling in. But in the absence of any artist who will listen to me about this, I have arranged a playlist of songs of the Halloween canon and have gone ahead and ranked them too. So here we go. Um, Hold on a minute. Um, hold on a second. So number 50, The Wobbling Goblin by Rosemary Clooney. I am only sorry that by virtue of mentioning this song for this list, I have made I have made people aware of this song who previously weren't. Your life may be going well, it may be going poorly. One thing I will guarantee that is that hearing the Wobbling Goblin will make it worse. I hesitate to throw around phrases like a crime against all reason and civilization, but this song has no redeeming characteristics whatsoever, yet still immediately gets stuck in your head. The universe it sets up makes no sense. One in which goblins are riding around on broomsticks, but also responsive to air traffic control and buying an airplane in a logical solution to have a broken broom. Why wouldn't the goblin buy another broom that wasn't broken? Was this sponsored by Big Air Travel? Oh man, okay. Um, hang on a second. All right. Let me see how much time I have here. Okay. So number 49, Pumpkin by Roy Rogers. Not the old fried chicken joint, man. Oh man. Not the old fried chicken joint, man. All right. It is possible I did too much research to find specifically Halloween songs that had fallen into obscurity. I like this one personally, but it is not the kind of song you can easily argue is better than other songs. It too sets up a confusing cosmology in which Punky Pumpkin's a happy pumpkin. And do you know why? Because he's a jack o' lantern instead of being a pumpkin pie. Oh man, this fascinates me. I personally would prefer to be cooked swiftly and mercifully into something nourishing than to slowly wither and rot in the elements with a lit candle inside of me. Number 48, The House is Haunted by Roy Fox. I am blazing through the hottest Halloween hits of the early 20th century, but I think these songs are real bangers. Could you party to this? Depends on the party. Not the kind of party where people are having a good time in the present, but definitely the kind of party where you are a ghost swaying silently on an abandoned floor while a haunted Victoria plays. So, before I continue, for those of you that's new and coming in, new listeners and new YouTubers that's watching on the YouTube, we are now. Hold on, let me just put myself on screen real quick. Hold on a minute here. Hold on a second, guys. Um, hold on a minute. Yeah, there we go. Now, for those of you who are just coming in, new listeners and YouTubers from the YouTube community universe, we are now live and direct on StreamYard, YouTube, and also I am live streaming on 17 Live. So, um, for those of you that's following me on 17 Live, make sure you follow me at G Money Stacks Queens, New York. Make sure you comment, leave some snacks, gifts, and everything. And make sure you share the live stream as well on Facebook and 17 Live. So there you go. Um, just want to get that out the way. So here we go. Um, okay, where did I leave off here? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Here we go. Um, okay. Number 47, Bogey Whale by Jack Hilton. This is from 1929, and you feel like a black and white cartoon who is about to encounter a dancing skeleton. When I played it for my husband, it seemed to make him very unhappy and rob him of his Elaine. Number 46, Phantom of the Opera from the Phantom of the Opera. Um, we are now getting into the second characteristic of any Halloween song ranking, which is pleading with the reader to accept songs as applicable. applicable. Rather, I'm sorry for the tongue-tied twisted thing. Um, I think this should be a Halloween song. The song's got a phantom in it. Many songs have less. And also opera, which is spooky. And what other art form do people sing incomprehensibly? In what you hope is German, then die as words float on ominously over their heads. Okay, hold on. Okay, that sounds like an Easter egg reference of the movie Sleepy Hollow, the rated R movie, by the way. Okay, so number 45, Confrontation from Jekyll and Hyde. As long as I am stretching this list by the addition of Broadway songs, here is a song that is scary on multiple levels. It's about Jekyll and Hyde fighting for control of their body, and also a reminder that David Hasselhoff once starred in this show on Broadway. Um, Another great thing about the lyrics is that they force you to shout no at yourself while you are singing I'll live inside you forever. No. With Satan himself at my side. No. Freeing the people trapped at your party to do other more useful tasks. Number 44, The Time Warp. From the Rocky Horror Show, the other way around, the other way out of musicals so that people do not flee the party entirely. Here's an actually enjoyable Halloween song. I appreciate a dance with clear, simple instructions. Little Shop of Hoarders, number 43. Um, no, I lied. We are still in musicals. This is a good song though, and the subject matter uh, of the musical for someone like me who is no good at taking care of even of entirely domesticated houseplants is terrifying. That shit is funny. Domesticated houseplants. I'm not even gonna ask how they are domesticated. So anyway, I'm not even gonna ask that. Um, if the plants I have failed to adequately nourish ever decide to take their vengeance, I will not be long for this world. Zombie by the Cranberries. So 9 entries, and we have arrived at the third and worst category of Halloween song, which is a song by a mainstream artist that is actually just a mainstream song. But the theme of it is plausibly a concept that you would associate with Halloween if you were making a word cloud. This to me is cheating, but this is the stuff of which most Halloween playlists are made because a lot of these songs are understandably better than most deliberately written Halloween novelty songs. But Christmas doesn't need to do this. You don't see people at Christmas listening to Red by Taylor Swift on the ground. That Red is one of the top two Christmas colors anyway. This is a good song, but it loses points for not, in fact, being about zombies. It's about like the metaphor. Ooh, okay. Bad Moon Kiss, no, Bad Moon Rising by Credence Clearwater Revival. Again, if someone would just rewrite this song so that it had one lyric that made it weird to play at other times of year, I would be okay with it. Don't come around tonight or it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise, spooky stuff. All it needs is a single explicit connection to Halloween so that I understand it is committed. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. I'm not gonna read all this from the Washington Post. You guys are more than welcome to actually look at it for yourself at WashingtonPost.com. I'm just gonna go over the names and stuff, so just bear with me here. So Transylvania Twist by Bobby Pickett. Number 39, Witches by Andrew Gold. Monster by Imagine Dragons. Oh shit. The Monster by Eminem and Rihanna. Demons by Imagine Dragons again. You Belong to Me by Taylor Swift. People Are Strange by The Doors. The Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunny Man. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Okay. Halloween Breakfast by Swagman. Oh shit. Black Magic Woman by Santana. Deo by Harry Belafonte. Um, Number 28, Love Potion number 9 by The Searchers. The Cringe from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Oh man, the Purple People Eater, Chef Woolley. I can't believe this. Batman, Wolfman, Frankenstein, or Dracula by the Diamonds. Be My Frankenstein by Alice Cooper. Dracula by Rob Zombie. When the Night Wind Howls from Gilbert and Sullivan's Redigor. Number 21, Would You Love a Monster Man by Lordy. Walking with the Ghost by Tegan and Sarah. I think this is nice. Tegan and Sarah do good work. Yeah, anyway, let me not do that. Evil Woman by Electric Light Orchestra. uh, Berlioz Symphony Fantastique, the creepy part with the bones and the things. The back song that goes um that goes whatever that is. Space Oddity by David Bowie. 15 A Nightmare on My Street by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. I didn't even know they made this song, man. Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. Psycho Killer, The Talking Heads. Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Oh man. This is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously, I Put a Spell on You by Screaming Jay Hawkins. Grim number 9, The Grinning Ghost by Buddy Baker. According to yeah. Let me not read that part. Monster by Kanye West. Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. The Addams Family Theme. Thriller by Michael Jackson. Which, by the way, I didn't even know there was a remix to the Thriller track until I heard it before I came on air today. So I managed to actually get a listen to that. So you guys are more than welcome to actually, listen to it on YouTube. Anyway, so number 4, Disturbia by Rihanna. Werewolf Bar Mitzvah from 30 Rock. Spooky Scary Skeletons by Andrew Gold. The Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett. Obviously, it's been featured in the Simpsons episode, by the way. So, and let me see what else I could do. Okay. Oh, let's go over the horror podcast, shall we? Okay, we are going to go over the horror podcast. Let me see. All right, let's go to. Let me see. Okay, here we go. The 20 scariest podcasts are spookier than the thought of losing just one AirPod. Okay, you probably had really big plans for spooky season, didn't you? You were going to carve a pumpkin until you remembered that you hate getting elbow deep in sticky orange stuff. You were going to make festive jello shots until you got to the store and they didn't have the right color mix. You were going to dress up in a wicked costume until you realized that all the bars in your neighborhood were closed because we're still in the middle of a global pandemic. Well, I call it the slamdemic for a reason. So I'm not even going to go into why. I already explained it. Um, Even your plans to visit the apple orchard fell through. If you aren't ready to give up on your Halloween dreams yet, allow me to offer a suggestion. You can always listen to a horrifying podcast, which is a very free and easy way to scare your own pants off. Oh shit. I bet. I personally don't recommend listening to any of these pods before bed. Um, unless you're freaky like that. If so, go off. Ruining your night and your ability to sleep is totally up to you, but it's better to play it safe and queue up an episode during a daytime walk through your neighborhood before whipping up a yummy fall cocktail with all the lights and all of the doors and windows locked. Whether you are looking for true crime zombie stories or old fashioned ghost tales, there's something for everyone on this list. So don't be shy. Pick up your phone, grab your headphones, and listen to one of the best horror podcasts if you dare. Mm. Okay, the last podcast on the left. if if there's something spooky to discuss, the last podcast on the left, guys, we'll chat about it. These best friend comedians are down to cover everything from cults to demons. It's delightfully horrifying, and according to Spotify, it's officially the spookiest podcast out there. Um, Dark House, not Dark Horse, folks. um, any interior design lovers out there looking to get the shit scared out of them this October, meet House Beautiful's Dark House podcast. Host and House Beautiful editors Hadley Meadowson and Alyssa Fiorentino dig into some of the spooky stories that really fit the bill for a true crime meets paranormal activity show. Walk, don't run. Okay. Um, my favorite murder. Oh no. My favorite murder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on a minute, man. Okay, there's plenty solid chance if you're per using a list of spooky podcasts, you already identify as a murderino. Oh man. It's not start streaming this exactly right podcast right away. Yep, correct. They have their own podcast network now. And let Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hard Start tell you all about their very favorite murders. I don't mean the state, folks. That's actually her name. Oh shit. Podcast presents Halloween. Every episode of Podcast presents Halloween is dedicated to a different freaky topic: ghosts, ghouls, urban legends, serial killers, and more. From stories about Marie Antoinette to your classic babysitting gig gone wrong, there's plenty of yikes inducing content to go around. Um, Dr. Death. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been seeing them bust ass of Dr. Death, but I never really watched it though. Don't really understand the storyline, but let me just get through this. Um, you know what's scarier than ghosts and zombies and vampires? A neurosurgeon who brutally botches spinal surgeries, resulting in permanent injuries and even death. The stuff of real life nightmares, to be honest. Oh, and it's even been around, even turned into a Peacock series that you can watch at the binging all the episodes of the Wondery podcast. Hmm. Small town digs. Oh man, the the premise of small town digs is so clever. It's all about crazy crime that happened in the smallest towns of America. Hosted by Yardley Smith, the voice of Lisa Simpson, Laugh Out Loud from The Simpsons, um, and identical twin detectives Dan and Dave. Every episode features the local detectives who actually work on each case. The No Sleep Podcast. Oh shit! No wonder nobody don't get no sleep, man. that has to be that has to be really, really, really crazy right there, man. No Sleep Podcast. If you are too afraid to listen to true crime podcasts because they are all about things that actually happen, you should give the No Sleep Podcast a try. Showrunner David Cummings describes it as telling spooky stories around a virtual campfire. Do you have chills yet? Ooh. So lore is what you want to hear all about effed up historical events that prove humans can be total monsters. Of course you do. You're going to want to listen to this indie podcast immediately. And that's the way we drink. Uh, if you ever listen to a regular true crime podcast and wished it included more paranormal shit like aliens and ghosts, and that's why we drink was made for you. Plus, they love boxed wine. We can all relate. Murder in Oregon. If you binge a making a murderer, you need to listen to Murder in Oregon from iHeartRadio. It's about the murder of Michael Frankie, the director of Oregon's Department of Corrections, who was brutally stabbed to death in 1989. Though a drug dealer was convicted for the crime, investigators are now convinced 30 years too late that someone else actually killed Michael. This podcast seeks to find out the truth. Um, Morbid. You can probably guess by the name of this podcast, but Morbid is about anything and everything creepy, whether it's conspiracy theory or a cold case. If it's deeply unsettling, they'll discuss it. I don't like conspiracy theories, by the way. That's one thing about me. I'm not really because here's a funny thing about hold on a minute, man. Here's a funny thing about conspiracy theories. These motherfuckers act like they got all the fucking answers, but really they really don't. All they do is try to spew fear onto people, especially people like me and stuff like that. And I'm not having it. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying because it's not fair to to those who's trying to live their best life or whatever, and then you get caught up with the hype of conspiracy theories making up stories and shit and misconceptions and misunderstandings and stuff. So um that's just crazy to me, man. So let me just gather up everything as I wrap up the show. So hold on a second. um okay. The black tapes. Everyone has skeletons in their closet, but for the serialized docudrama Hosted by journalist Alex Reagan, people are followed by ghosts figuratively and literally. Alex and her subject dive into their mysterious past, and by the end of the episode, you'll need to sleep with the lights on. Unwell, the little midwestern town of Mount Absalom, Ohio, is haunted by dark secrets. After moving to care for her estranged mother, Lillian Harper discovers that the boarding house run by her mom is fraught with suspicious residents. This fiction podcast will give small town America an entirely new meaning. Um, New meaning. Hold on a second. Let's not meet. Um, Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Let's Not Meet tells the stories of people who survive horrific events. Hear about the experiences straight from the people who live through them in this suspenseful anthology. Um, Wrong Station. When I browsed through Wrong Station episodes, I felt a chill dart up my spine. No lie, that's how creepy it is. One story follows a closed mill where the lights come on and the temperature drops. When an investigative team is forced to stay there overnight, they realize that someone or something is watching them from the woods. Hmm. Let me add one more screen here. Hold on. Let me add one more screen. All right. All right. So taking inspo from classic 1940s. Um, Wait, hold on. Where did I leave off? Yeah. One story follows closing. Oh, I already read that part. Okay. Um, all right. Taking inspo from classic 1940s radio horror broadcast Raw Station will definitely stick with you. Nightlight, a podcast devoted to telling horror stories written by black authors and performed by black actors. Hell yes. Vengeful dolls, bloodthirsty vampires, and more creepiness around abound in this one. Ooh, Alice isn't dead. Every episode is an audio diary entry from a long haul truck driver named Keisha. She records her thoughts as she journeys through the U.S. to try and find out what really happened to her wife Alice. Along the way, she goes through spooky towns and encounters crazy, out of this world serial murders. Welcome to Night Vale. This podcast is done like updates from a local radio station set in a fictional town called Night Vale. The show really immerses listeners and sets the eerie tone well. With sound bites like local commercials and chef announcements, it's hard not to get totally sucked in. Ghost in the Burbs. Yeah, children's librarian Liz Sower started this podcast about stories that kids wouldn't want to hear. All of the scary stories told here are ones that some of the residents of suburban um, Wellesley, Massachusetts, claim to be true. What's creepier than listening to real ghost stories from real people? Um, the Magnus Archives. Oh man. Oh man, follow the fictional Magnus Institute new head archivist Jonathan Sims as he goes through the organization's old documents to convert a collection of supernatural set statements into audio files. But as he digs deeper into the past, there seems to be an unsettling presence lurking about. Um, and I think that's about it right here. Let me see how much time I have here. Um, yeah, yeah, about to wrap up this show right now. Um, Give me a second. Okay. Um. No, I'm up. Hold on a second. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. Um. That's what I meant to do. Hold on a second. All right. Listen. I'm about to wrap up this show right now. I know it's past midnight right now. If you like what you heard in today's show, feel free to show some love by making a charitable donation to my Cash App, which is $G Money Stacks 555. That's capital G, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about breaking the bank and having a lot of money to show support, because support is priceless. Um, it's all about doing what you can, and whatever amount you're comfortable giving will be appreciated. Uh, and this has been a great Halloween episode. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed your happy Halloween weekend. And we are going to go through the um, um, not only the streaming platforms, but we're going to go through where you can follow the show, which is Meticulous Virtues Podcast on Instagram, and you can follow my other podcast, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, and my number one primary show that's reaching a 1 year anniversary, which is Off the Meat Rack Change New York Podcast on Facebook and Instagram, of course. And you can follow me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Alongside with my other social media handle, which is 17 Live. Be sure you follow me on 17 Live at G Money Stacks Queens, New York on there. So so other than that, without further ado, we're gonna go over the streaming platforms and where you can listen to the episodes. So just bear with me. We are on Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Podchaser, Podfriend. Don't forget to go to on the two links, Podchaser and Podfriend, so you can leave a 5-star rating, even though you don't have anything to say on there. It'll be appreciated. Um, it really mean a lot to me. So, um, and we are also okay. So Pocket Cast, Player FM, Podcast Addict. We are also on Reason FM, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, plus Alexa Radio. We are also on Google Podcasts. Don't forget to listen to Meticulous Virtues Podcast on iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcasts. And last but not least, the YouTube. Go grab the subscribe button so you could be reminded along with the notification bell by enabling alerts so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air via live stream. Be sure you leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and the topics that was discussed. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and make sure you download your favorite episodes, tell a friend to another friend, share the videos, spread the word, and of course, share the podcast along with all your streaming platforms, along with the Linktree link that says Linktree slash G Money. No, excuse me, Linktree slash Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. That's Linktree slash Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast link that you're gonna see on the Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast page on Instagram. So you click on there, and it's gonna give you a whole list of the audio streaming platforms on there, and make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure you rate, make sure you um, share, and of course, um, like I always say at the end of the show, make sure you reach out to your loved ones, your wives, husbands, um, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, um, because mental health matters on what's on the inside of what they're going through, not what's on the outside. So when you take a risk, you basically trying to find out how they doing on the inside, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Which is why I started this segment called Mental Health Check-In on my other show that I just recorded a couple hours ago. Um, and also, if you guys have a dream of being a podcaster, like I'm doing right now with 3 podcast shows that I'm doing under my belt, you are more than welcome to actually DM me at gmoneystacks555 so you can find out what type of equipment you need to start a podcast. I will be able to help you guys and tell you the software like StreamYard that I'm using for the YouTube channel. And of course, you could download the Anchor app along with the features and stuff. And or you could check out the website anchor.fm so you could get yourself started. Um, so yeah, once again, um, I know it's past midnight, and of course, I hope you guys had a happy Halloween weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed your happy Halloween weekend. I know I did. I know I had a bunch of candy, and of course, I had a little Mountain Dew on the side with the mystery flavor, Voodoo, which is a cherry grape flavor. Um, and yeah, and I hope you guys had a safe one, trick or treating, Halloween party, or whatever event y'all went to this year for Halloween. Um, I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for tuning in and rocking with me. And I really deeply appreciate you guys for tuning in and rocking with me. This means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next episode. Um, you know, peace and one love. I hope you guys enjoyed the Halloween weekend. And make sure you stay safe, stay masked up. Make sure you have your water along with the Gatorade because you need electrolytes for energy and strength. And of course, um, you know, like I said, man, be safe. Be mindful of other people around you. You don't want to do any harm to people. Um, and don't believe the hype of conspiracy theorists and anti-vaxxers, okay? And you know, you know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate some people who were able to watch on 17 Live. I do appreciate you for watching, especially my other show, Off the Meat Rat Chains New York podcast, and this one right here. Um, and yeah, I'm about to clock out. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace and one love, and have a great night.